Okay, guys, what's up? Just got my car back today from the shop. Had a broken inlet tube that connects to the stock airbox. I'll point that out real quick. It's definitely something to watch out for. This tube goes down underneath the engine bay and straight next to these headers right here, so it's really hard to work on, really hard to get to, and it ripped off straight down there and sheared off into the tube. Had to order a new one. It cost me like $100 offline, but took forever to get here, so I haven't had my car for about a week. Now I just got this engine intake put on today. The fitment was okay. It's definitely difficult to get it to line up with here and everywhere else. Other than that, the heat shield is cut a little bit too long, definitely. And with these pieces, the bracket on the MAF definitely bolts straight in. They give you new bolts. And this vacuum hose, I don't know what the fuck it goes to, definitely just bolts straight in. But in the mail today, I just got my Burger Motorsports JB4. So I'm gonna throw that in, and that's what this video is about. I'm gonna put that in and show you guys how I did it. So yeah. So for starters, I'm gonna go ahead and remove these two cowls, and there's just 3 pieces right here, and you just twist them 90 degrees. And in fact, I'll take the camera up here and show you guys up close. If you just twist them 90 degrees, you can see up close there's these little triangle notches on them that match up like kind of like a pill bottle. And as long as you just rotate them off of the perfect point, this cowl should just lift straight up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. I almost forgot, before you do anything, stop. I'm gonna go remove the rear ground, or the negative cable in the trunk. So let me do that real quick. Alright, now that I have removed the rear battery cable, any messing with the wires won't short out, particularly the T-map sensor on the side of the throttle body. That can get fried, and then you have to do a special tap thing off of Burger's website, which is honestly a bitch. Next, you have this fucking thing, which just lifts off. My god, it's hot as a mofo. Ow, fuck me. Fuck, that's hot. Man, these engines get so fucking hot. Next mod, I have a catless downpipe coming. Next mod, that's definitely gonna be an intercooler, because these engines just run so fucking hot. Okay, now let's pull out the harness itself. So we've got it out now. I'm gonna place it roughly where it's going to be, which is over here underneath this. Is remove this piece right here. This is like a heat shielding, not heat shielding necessarily, but fuck that. Oh god, what have I done? Okay, so you get that piece of shit out, and pretty much, okay, that's your first connection right there. Well, we'll start with that one. Right? It is this, if you follow the fuel rail all the way back to, okay, if you follow the fuel rail all the way back, it's that right there, that one on the back. The next one we do is this one right here on the top of the intake manifold. The one after that is your T-map sensor. Here, this is the T-map sensor. This is the one that when you're ordering the product, you need to know which one it is. That is sensor B, so that's the one I have. Some of you might have sensor A. Alright, so let me do those two. Alright, so this is going to look a little bit washed out, but I want you guys to see exactly what I found out. So, okay, you're going to mount it backwards like this with the main wiring harness coming out and under right here. This is the only part of the rain tray seal piece here that is pulled up. Then it goes down and across the engine. It's going to go over the back here, right? And it's going to go down and across, and along the way, first stop, boost solenoid right here. Right? Plug and play. Shut your fucking dog up. Anyways, second stop, back of the fuel rail. That's the optional flex fuel connectors. That's back there. I just went ahead and installed them because I had them, because one day I might run E85. Then, next stop was right here, the intake manifold sensor. Did that one. And then lastly, T-map sensor down there. Now, your last stop after that is this piece, and this is on the newer ones with the CAN bus integrated OBD2. This piece right here, you just run that up and under through this tray here. Make sure everything's nice and tidy. Then, what I couldn't find on the instructions was how to get through the firewall. It is this first little hole right here. It's not the big one underneath it. The cap is this big, right here, right? My thing pierced through it, but whatever. So I'm just gonna feed this piece, the small end right here, back through this hole, and then plug in the OBD2 to the OBD2 in the interior. Now, to drop this piece right here, all you need to do is there's two bolts that come through this in here, 10mm socket. You drop it, you just pull it down. If you need extra space, you can disconnect the speaker and this courtesy light, but I'm not really going to need to. So, yeah, that's it. I'm going to get that hooked up and then start it up. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to address today is where to mount it. I just used some wire right here to mount it against this parallel like it says. Take the ground wire, run it right here, right down here to the ground on the BMW. You need the same T50 Torx bit to loosen this as you do to loosen this. This is the power where you can get if you need to jump your car, and where they tap in for the JB4. The rest of it, just tuck underneath, throw this back on, throw the two covers back on, and you're good to go.